You know, I'm starting to really wonder about this sovereign citizen movement because you gotta either be all in or all out. One of the two, because I'm seeing so many videos of people that actually have driver's licenses but yet they say all this stupid crap. Well, anyway, this video today is one of those people. So, here you go. Enjoy.
Thanks, sir. I appreciate it. Now, do you have an ID on you by chance?
I do.
Do you have any identification? Your plates need to have an Ohio registered tag. I'm sure you're aware. Do you have any paperwork for your vehicle? Any title or purchase agreement?
I do. I do own my vehicle. I own everything.
Okay, I'm not looking to question your political opinion or your constitutional opinion. I'm just asking for the information on the vehicle and your information for the reason for my traffic stop. Then I can get you on your way. Okay.
Well, did I commit any crimes or do
sir,
anything
I don't
wrong?
want to argue with you about that. The reason I'm talking
I don't want to argue with you at all.
Well,
just so you know, I absolutely do not want to argue with anybody.
Based on everything I observed with the tag in Ohio Revised Code, that would be a fraudulent tag. You would need to have it registered with the state of Ohio. Unless you have paperwork to document that plate, that's what I'm asking for.
You may have been wondering, how did this officer know that this man was a sovereign just so easily? These 4 pictures are pictures of this man's vehicle. So I think he was pretty well aware of what he was about to deal with, and it just gets worse.
Do you have an ID I can get?
Well, I do have an ID I can give. I do have an ID. I also have, I've been studying a lot on the Constitution and some of the rules and regulations and whatnot. And I really don't want to debate with you any more than you want to debate with me.
I don't want to.
Because quite honestly, I feel that I'm completely just. I'm traveling. Okay. I'm not driving. I'm not operating a vehicle. I'm not a commercial operator. I'm just
consider a vehicle?
I'm just traveling. Okay. This is according to
The officer called the guy's vehicle a traveling vessel. Well, a vessel anyway, but we now call them traveling vessels on this channel.
I mean, I have several case laws from the Constitution that talks about
Do you have any weapons in the vehicle?
I have no weapons whatsoever. I'm not a threat to anybody.
Okay, great.
You or myself.
Your ID in the wallet in your left pocket?
Yeah.
Can you grab it for me? I'm just going to walk around so I can talk to you a little easier. Okay. Do you have insurance on this?
Yes.
Can you show me that?
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from this neighborhood.
Oh, okay. Cool. Right on.
I am so confused. He obviously has a driver's license. He's got insurance on the card, but yet his car has all that writing on it, and he put a fake tag on it. So are you a sovereign or are you not a sovereign? Because I can't tell. You talk the talk, but you don't walk the walk.
Your license is valid through Ohio.
Well, of course.
Would you consider yourself a constitutionalist?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there's nothing wrong with that. I have ran into people who are constitutionalists that destroy all their identification through, and it makes our job extremely difficult.
No, I'm not.
I've never dealt with you before. So
it gets tricky in things, and there's a lot of stuff I'm still learning and working my way through. But I'm truly.
How you're conducting yourself now is what I would have no issues with. The registration, you're going to get a ticket for it. You have to have an Ohio registration.
Well, I'll tell you, one of my favorite books so far outside the Constitution of the United States is this book right here. And this book talks in the law into there's different jurisdictions of law. Okay. For example, you work for a corporation, right?
No! I work for the state of Ohio.
The state of Ohio, which is a corporation.
No! Okay, got it. But yeah, no, do you care to show me? And that way I can learn. I'm not trying to do anything further.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
the more I learn, the more it makes everyone be able to talk and communicate.
I have never understood why officers do this. They act interested. And they know it's all incorrect information. So why do they do it? Why do they waste their time with this?
Thank you.
Well, it's been kind of a journey. I didn't start out this way. I ended up when I was in Where'd my wallet go? Did I put it in a different pocket?
You should have taken your camera with you.
When I, you got my driver's license.
Yeah, still got ready.
Yeah, when I was in Hagerstown, I actually met several other state nationals. And that's the process I'm working on now.
Because you do have a knife on you, I'm just going to ask you to keep your hand up.
Here you go, brother.
Yeah, no, so what all you got? I mean, you're very invested into spreading your opinion on politics, so I'm just trying to understand what all you have wrote here.
Well,
it's a lot. So.
It's a lot. I mean, some of it's kind of simple. I mean, I claim to be a state national of Ohio. Well, I finally got pulled over. Going to get my ticket. The officer's really nice, and I did tell him. I said, I don't know if you heard, but I'm going to keep these plates on here until I go to court. I don't care if I get another ticket or not because I feel that I'm right, and we'll see what happens.
Well, good luck with that, 'cause you're wrong.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
So there's the citation. Do you have any questions for me?
No. No.
In theory, we could tow your vehicle. I'm not going to do that, but Ohio law would say you need a registered vehicle to
right.
drive on a public road. So.
I know that does happen to some people that are in my situation.
Yeah, no, I appreciate.
And then they go to court, and sometimes they win, sometimes they lose.
I would really like to see a citation on those cases that they've actually won. You mean they've been dismissed for some weird reason? Nobody wins on the merits of a sovereign citizen case, ever. Sorry, never going to happen.
But if you ever want to look into it, I mean, if you look up, the U.S. Supreme Court says no licensary to drive an automobile on public roads. Okay. It also goes into something, other things as far as personal travel goes. It's just constitutional rights. Okay.
I appreciate it.
And I'm tired of having stuff taken away. I've been fighting with, I'll tell you, I went down to, when this all started 2 years ago, at first I was scared just like everybody else of COVID. I had gotten sick real bad, and then they announced COVID, and I thought, oh crap, if I get COVID now, I'm a goner, because what I just had hurt me pretty bad. Yeah. Well, shortly after, I started paying more attention to things, noticing things, and I went to the health commissioner, and I shared with him a whole bunch of stuff that is very obvious and blatant as far as concern for people and my fellow mankind around me. Gotcha. And after I went through a stack of papers that he couldn't contest anything on, all he could say was he's not concerned. I've never had a bad problem with law enforcement before, and I hope never to have a bad one.
Definitely.
But,
so I appreciate being polite, and have a safe day, okay?
All right.
Make sure you get that court taken care of, either paying it out or going to court.
All right. Thank you.
Well, unfortunately for our sovereign state national, he decided not to go to court, and they put out a bench warrant for him, which he later did go to court. And this is the audio of the court hearing. It's pretty bad, but it's all we have. So here you go.
I am well. Are you Dennis R. Rhodes?
I am Dennis M. Rhodes. I recognize I submitted some paperwork documents. I came in here today. Did you get those, sir?
I have some things here. There are certain things that I have to do first, Mr. Rhodes. I have a single charge here. The allegation is you failed to apply for registration, contrary to and in violation of revised code 4503.10. This is a minor misdemeanor. You're facing up to $150 in fines and court costs. I think that is the only charge that we have.
It is.
And it looks like you failed to appear on December 29th, and I issued a bench warrant for your arrest. I will make sure to recall that bench warrant based upon your appearance today. How do you want to handle this case, sir? Do you want to enter a plea, or would you like this matter set for trial?
I don't know if this is set for trial or not. I mean, clearly, the documents that I have in there, a couple of questions that are kind of important. Forgery is a matter of jurisdiction. I have a notice of liability I keep clearly posted on top of my vehicle, which is just like a no trespassing sign, just because someone wants to ignore this.
Mr. Rhodes, today is not your trial. Were you here to watch the video that was played earlier?
I was.
Okay. I am not.
I have about 50 pages of Supreme Court case laws that says I'm within my jurisdiction. I swore to protect the Constitution. I hope that you did too. By subverting these true case law to show everything that I'm saying, that would be kind of going against the Constitution. I certainly hope we wouldn't do that, sir.
Well, Mr. Rhodes, we are not set for a motion hearing today. We weren't set for anything.
Why are you shaking your head back and forth? This is an arraignment only. You don't even know how the court system works, let alone the law. Damn.
I know nothing. Nothing.
It's a matter of facts.
Mr. Rhodes, you are not facing any jail time on your charge.
I understand.
But if you continue to
This is made for this very easily.
If you continue to interrupt me, I'm going to find you in contempt and I am going to put you in jail. Am I clear on that?
Yes.
I am not going to interrupt you, and I would hope that you would give me the same courtesy.
My apologies.
Okay. This is not time for a motion hearing. We are only set for an initial arraignment. That is where I read you your charges and the maximum fines. Now I'm going to schedule it for something else. If you watch the video, that's exactly what I said. People don't get to walk in here and say, I want to be heard on this issue, let's call witnesses. There is another side. There is a prosecuting attorney. A prosecutor could cross-examine you. They're entitled to notice that it's due process of any motion that you may file. What I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule your case for trial. We are going to do that 1 week from today on January 12th.
Well, that was the end of the arraignment, and he did go on. He posted this picture. Now remember, all this charge is the registration. It's not a jail charge or anything like that. But he posted that picture on Facebook because he was ready to fight. And here's a conversation he had with the prosecutor. Once again, illegally recorded.
So I can go in there now and they'll call me up within a few minutes.
Yeah, so we'll go back in there and the prosecutor will call you as the next case. And as long as you want to proceed forth, we'll ask you. And you'll just let them know what your decision is on the record. And then discuss the specifics.
All right, cool, thank you.
Okay, that conversation was on the 3rd of February. And on the 9th of February, he pled no contest. And you can see his fines and everything. The funny part is, though, the judge kind of forced him to register his vehicle. So, Anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was funny as heck. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. And Violet and I love you very much. Bye.